My friend, you don't need to do more. You need to believe in yourself more. So I used to ask my friends all the time when I was beginning my entrepreneurial journey, ask them what I was naturally good at, and I asked them what I was bad at. And the good would always shift a little bit, but they would always tell me you have a tendency to overextend yourself and spread yourself thin. And so I have this analogy and also my personal experience to share with you, and I want you to think it through yourself and feel it through yourself. Because if you're watching this video, on some level, you know you're doing more than you need to, and you're wondering why it's not working out for you. The reason is your beliefs, and we're gonna get into that in a minute, but I wanna share with you the analogy and then hammer it home first. So here's the analogy. And you can be the one, of course, who decides if it rings true for your life or if it does not. Imagine you're trying to build a house, like this one behind me right here, this 3-story brown house. And you start building the first floor, and then you're like, I want to build a different house. So you start building that house. You start building the first floor, start completing the second floor, and then you're like, I want to build that house. And you start the first floor, and you're doing so much. The problem is, you're never going to finish a house because you keep jumping from thing to thing, from shiny object to shiny object. That's metaphor number one, and that's kind of the obvious one. The second one is, let's say you just decide you're only going to build one house. All right, so you got the first part right. You're committing to one thing. You're not going to spread yourself thin here. Now, this is a key concept for you to understand. You start building the house. You build the first floor, then you build the second floor. You get one more floor left. You build the third floor, and you got it. You complete it, and then it sinks. What happened? Why do you keep self-sabotaging yourself? No matter how much effort you put in, you just seemingly go back to where you started. The reason is because you built the house on fucking quicksand, and you didn't have the beliefs, the firm footing, the groundedness to keep the house alive, to keep the house above the ground. That is where your beliefs come in. Your beliefs, not your thoughts. There's this bullshit in self-help, which is your thoughts create your reality. Nothing could be further from the truth. The thoughts you believe and the actions you take create your reality, which means your beliefs. What you believe about yourself, your actions, your capabilities, your life, others create your reality. So you don't need to do more. You don't need to build a higher house, a stronger house. You need to believe more. You need to build stronger foundations so that whatever you're building on top of the foundations can be as tall as you want, because you have the strongest foundation, period. Now, here's the kicker. Here's a fun part that I purposely left out of that analogy or that metaphor. Beliefs also naturally help you build the house. So that metaphor is a little wrong. It's like, imagine if I told you you could have the strongest foundations and another construction worker who is working not only just when you're working, but also around the clock, 24/7, even when you're sleeping. That is the power of believing in yourself and believing in your capabilities. And so, I mean, no one in the world, or this is why self-help partially exists, even in self-help, very few people will tell you this. You gotta condition your beliefs. You gotta show yourself, you gotta tell yourself out loud, this is what I wanna believe. And more importantly, or just as importantly, it's 50-50 here, you gotta give yourself evidence for how you can believe it now. If you tell yourself you're a billionaire, and you wanna be a billionaire, and you genuinely do not believe it, your body will reject it and your beliefs will not be on firm footing. If you tell yourself you're no longer a people pleaser, or that you're confident speaking with others, and you give yourself a piece of evidence that reminds you, oh my God, I actually am confident speaking to people, or oh, I actually am outgoing, or I actually don't people please anymore, and you give yourself that evidence, your subconscious mind, those beliefs, will be on firm footing, and you'll have that construction worker ready for you, working around the clock, and around the clock. He will be helping you build that beautiful house that you've been trying to build all along. So just understand this. It's not about how much you're doing, it's about how strongly you believe. Like, yes, I'm gonna sit here and tell you, you need to do, and you need to take massive action. But massive action without beliefs is going to make your life very hard. So in my opinion, beliefs first, action second, and they reinforce each other. One implies the other. If you take action without believing in yourself, you're just going to be like a slingshot and come right back to where you started. Do yourself a favor, don't waste any more time, and learn. And you've already learned, so actually implement believing in yourself and conditioning the subconscious mind to remember who you are and believe in who you are and your capabilities. That is all for the video, my friend. If you want help with this, we have a free community, and the link is down below in the description. I want to tell you one more thing. Believing in yourself feels fucking good. Like, so, I mean, I will end it there, but believing in yourself feels really fucking good. So I really encourage you to just repeat what you want to hear to yourself. Be that voice that you needed back then now, because you probably still need it, all right? This is the end of the video. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm so rooting for you. See you at the next one. Most importantly, carpe diem your fucking day. Have an amazing rest of your day. And continue to be unexpected. Surprise yourself today. Peace.